Burrow here on second down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And the Lions are going to have it at their own 32-yard line. Throwing right away is Mahomes. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This throw right side is caught by Hill. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. He'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
First down throw. Mahomes over the middle. He's got St. Brown. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pick.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Now, a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. Defense hoping to push him back and get that safety. He gets to the 2-yard line, but no gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. A throw on the move is caught. First grab for Metcalf. Good for the first down.
So after that turnover on the opening drive, the last thing you'd want to do here, Mike, is go back on the field and just go 3 and out. So they pick up a first down. They're able to extend this possession. It's going to go a long way towards just settling everybody in that offensive huddle down and letting the rest of this game unfold.
Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Tight end going in motion here. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On first down, Burrow. There's Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They're going to motion the tight end over here. 2nd down, Burrow. Open man downfield is Kittle. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He'll complete that to his fullback. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock, catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And the 49ers are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line. Play action now. It's Burrow. And he'll take it on in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, 49ers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Lions offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. The Lions offense going to take over just before the half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Throwing is Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Charvarius Ward able to get the hand in there and make the play.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
That ball is caught on the sideline and will be inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. A gain there of 13 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one from just under 50 yards. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are on the board. It's 7-3. So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Second and 7. Now Mahomes. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Play action here. Mahomes. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Detroit.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They face 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Patrick to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide, get down, and he's got that 1st down. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a 1st down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield. Nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide. Well done.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch him off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Mahomes back. That one taken in by St. Brown. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. Throwing is Mahomes. under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. To throw is Mahomes. He's got Laporta open on the left side.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
3rd and goal. Mahomes. It is brought in the end zone. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A pickup of 44 yards.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this fourth quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he will score. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Lions offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Mahomes. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll drop to throw. To the outside, that's caught by Hill. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Lions first down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
He's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he is very close to the 1st down, but a high ball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.